news, guys. A bit of good news, in my opinion. My left back staying. Kieran Tierney's actually going to stay. He's actually staying. Like, Arsenal in suddenly transfer U-turns. Oh, come on. One away start. I don't know what that means. Arsenal could significantly change their transfer plans this summer following a spectacular U-turn over one player. Arsenal have had a change of heart in the transfer market with a significant U-turn. You just said that, mate. Being reported in their summer plans. The Gunners remain in the hunt for Declan Rice and Kai Havertz as they look to strengthen their squad ahead of last season's second place finish. Arteta is rumoured to be seeking a fullback and another midfielder. In the opposite direction, Balogun, who has scored his first international goal, big up to him, by the way. I think he won a trophy, didn't he? With USA, I think the Gold Cup they won. I think they beat Canada, didn't they? Looks to be on his way out of North London, but one star whose transfer seemed inevitable could yet stay put, according to one report, is according to Football Transfers, Kieran Tierney has had talks with Arsenal and now looks like remaining a member of their squad next season. The Scottish left back has barely featured in the last 12 months following the signing of Alexander Zinchenko from Manchester City. Newcastle and Aston Villa have been linked with his signature. According to the new report, however, Arteta plans to line up with a back three more often next season and would like Tierney to stay, with talk progressing over him rejecting the move away from North London. It is certainly possible that Arteta would like to have a similar dynamic on his left side to the one that is introduced last season with Ben White. Whether he trusts Tierney in the position enough is another matter. The 26-year-old starting just 6 times all season in the Premier League, despite being named in all 38 match days, obviously on the bench. But yes, in the final 2 games of the season, Arteta opted for Jackal Kiwa at left back despite an injury to Zinchenko, seemingly confirmed that the Pole is now the second choice in the role. Tierney is valued 25 million by transfer market. I'm buzzing. I don't know how you take. I don't know how much you want to take out from this story, guys. I don't know how much you want to take out of this story. This is a few rumours going around. It doesn't add up, though. It doesn't add up, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But firstly, about Tierney himself, right? If he does somehow stay, I'm gonna be over the moon. I think it's a fantastic decision, and I think what we've got to do next season is we've got to not bin Zinchenko. We've got to remove Zinchenko from left back, get Tierney left back, keep him left back. That is one thing we've got to do. Then you can play Zinchenko as a midfielder. Zinchenko as a midfielder is going to be so much better than Zinchenko as a left back. Zinchenko as a midfielder doesn't have to defend that much. Zinchenko as a left back does have to defend that much. And as you guys saw last season, man can't defend. Hence why Ukraine playing midfield for his national team. Right? People talk about the inverted role. It's cool how he's so good with his feet, you know, how he can go forward. Like attacking wise, offensively, he's fantastic, yeah? Defensively, he's horrendous. So what you do, right, is you play Zinchenko in the midfield if you want, rotational, whatever, cool. Left back, Kieran Tierney. Tierney can defend. Tierney can attack. Tierney can cross a ball. Tierney's world class. And I'm not saying that because I'm his favourite player, but he can defend. And we need left backs who can defend. Because the job as a left back is initially to defend. And then you can do the attacking side, of course. But Zinchenko clearly can't defend. End of the day, guys, I'm buzzing he's staying. But this is where it doesn't add up. Because why is it when Zinchenko did get injured, Tierney never got a chance? Instead, he put Jackal Kiwa there. That doesn't add up to me. And when that did happen, I was like, Tierney's gone. When I saw Kiwa in for the last week in the season playing left back, I was like, Tierney's gone. But then I looked at it and I was like, all right, so then why is Partey right back then? Is it because Arteta is just experimenting? Because we lost the league title and he thinks he's Pep? Because I don't know what's going to happen with this one, guys. Aston Villa was heavily linked with him. Newcastle were the one I think he was going to go to, about 30 mil. They've been heavily linked with the guy. So whether or not that's going to happen or not, I just think last season, him playing 6 games in the Premier League is a disgrace. It's a disgrace, in my opinion, guys. 6 games in the Premier League is an absolute disgrace. And when he did get a chance, he took his chance. When he played against Zurich, SC Zurich, right? He scored the goal. He scored an absolute rocket of a goal, but he wasn't seen since. Bro, my door's so annoying. It keeps squeaking because my window's open. It's so annoying, honestly. Just want to hit it. But yeah, when he scored against Zurich, he was dropped ever since. Like this, how's this guy just been randomly just thrown out of our squad on the bench? Because all right, cool, since Zinchenko's came in, but we're gonna get rid of Tierney now. I know this report says otherwise, but apparently we're gonna keep Tierney. But I don't know, man. So, I'm not gonna believe it, you know, until Fabrizio confirms it or David Ornstein confirms it, because I don't know, man. So it doesn't add up, you know. The whole fact that Kiwa played his position for the last 2 games of the season when he was fully fit, when he was actually on the bench while Kiwa was in his position, he's watching Kiwa playing his position. He's not even in the left back; he's a centre back. When Zinchenko was injured, it kind of makes me feel like this is not true, and he is going to be leaving. I would keep him, and as I said, I'll play Zinchenko midfield because, yeah, Zinchenko is one of the best with the ball at his feet going forwards. We've seen that multiple times this season, but he can't defend. So we need a left back who can defend, especially when we're winning Champions League next season, guys. You know, look at some of the winners in the Champions League are going to come up against, you know, Zinchenko and maybe even like Ben White. You know, I know Ben White has improved and done really well right back. I don't know whether we should be playing there next season. But guys, let me know your thoughts. Kieran Tierney is apparently staying. Fantastic news, guys. And I'm a bit biased because he's my favourite player, but I'm buzzing that he's staying, guys. And if this is, if it's true, then you know I'm buzzing. But if it's not, then I'm gutted, innit? But anyway, people, let me get into your comments. That is actually the whole news today. That is the news today.